Alright guys, welcome back to part 3 of this wedding. Look, I need your help, okay? I need to know if I should make these videos shorter, sweeter, to the point, or do I make them really long, more explanation filled? Do you want to see the exact settings I use for each shot? Let me know. Look, right here I'm explaining to her what I'm doing. The flash is off to the right. You can see it right there before my lens covered it up. You see it right there? Blue with a little mag sphere on it. The light is coming from the right, and so what I'm doing is I get the exposure without the light first, and then I add a little bit of flash, and then I kind of guess how much flash power I need, and from there I go forward. Do I need less? Do I need more? Then you get the idea. Okay, so that's what I'm doing here for all these reception detail shots. So right now the entrances are happening, and you can see these pillars here. It makes it super hard, but they're coming in, and it's gonna be a little harsh because there's walls around them, so there's all this flash shadows. I can't fix that. I couldn't fix that. I want the lighting to be a little directional. So the light is to my right behind that pillar. My assistant is there with it, and so I'm getting these shots as they enter. This is kind of a hard, difficult spot for me to get the nice directional lighting, just because it's so enclosed. But I'm good with it. You can see the one flash to the right of the screen going off, and the flash to the left of the screen going off. I often put my flashes like that. This is kind of a small space. If not, I would have had a third flash, but that's the way I am using the flash here. I'm using both my 35mm Sigma Art and my 85mm Sigma Art. So you can see me switching between lenses. Right now you'll see some of the shots that I got with both and how nice it can look rather than just having bounce light. And the light is directional and it's consistent. Okay, so that means that so long as they stay within that area right there, the light is going to be super even and nice, and it's going to be super easy to edit all of this. Right here I thought maybe I could use a flash a little bit forward, so I told her, hey, go forward. I don't know if you just saw me, but people use bounce flash a lot. They use a mag sphere on the flash on camera. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a nice look. I think that'll give you nice even lighting, but I actually think that's a little boring. I'd rather have it a little bit more, even harsher, but directional. Just carve it out, like give me some texture to this. And that's why I choose to do it this way. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you just like to light up the whole place, make it super even, put a mag sphere on your camera, on your flash, and just let it go everywhere upwards from within, your perspective, where your camera is? Or do you use assistance? Or do you use a light stand? What do you do? Let me know. So right here, look, the speech is going off. You see where the flash is? But you see where I am? That gives it direction, like a different direction. It's got a different texture to it. See, you can see that? I like that. And if I can avoid it, I wouldn't have the flash coming from the same direction I'm shooting. Sometimes that works. Sometimes. But I try not to do that. Here it's a little bit more difficult though, because look, there's these walls behind them, and there's the flash shadows hitting the wall. I generally don't like that. So the way that I could have avoided that was to shoot flash up into the ceiling, let it drape down over them evenly, nicely. That would have lessened those shadows, but that would have gone into a way that I don't like shooting, where it's just flat. I don't like flat. So I chose to do it this way. I'm making these videos so my clients that are gonna hire me or my photographer Andrew know what it is to expect from us. I also make these videos because I want you, the photographer, to see how I'm doing it, but mostly because I really want your input back. And I want to see how you shoot your weddings. There's a few notable photographers out there that have these kinds of videos. What is it, John Branch? Have you guys heard of him? Or Taylor Jackson? They do things differently than me. And they get paid big, those guys. But it's interesting to see what they do that I don't do and what they don't do that I do that I think is important. For example, I think it's important to have an assistant with you. Even if you have to pay him a few bucks, it's just easier to help you carry the bags. Although some of these other photographers carry one bag. You know what my next video is going to be? My what's in my bag. Everybody seems to have one of those. You guys are going to be like, do you really need all that, Demesia? Because I have a lot of stuff. So look, the bride is right there. My flash is still in the same spot, to the back, to the right. And then my flash, the other flash, my key light, is to my left. My assistant is holding it. So I'm still got her in a crisscross situation. So part of the thing about wedding photography is that you may have this plan, but it doesn't go according to your plan. Look, right here, I was going to have her face the other way, but I didn't because those DJ lights would be all on her face, and you don't want that. That wouldn't look good at all. So I didn't do that, and I faced her the other way. The way I catch focus is by putting single point focus on her face and then waiting for her to toss it and keep going. I don't rely on autofocus. Again, I have a crisscross situation here. So I think at this point I told the DJ, can you like turn those lights off right now? Because they're making everybody look like Smurfs. So I told him and he turned them off. I had told him earlier, but whatever. It still looked nice. So he got the garter and you can see the flash going off. I really like these kinds of photos where the dimension of the light, to me, looks really nice. As opposed to just being kind of flat. But there's no wrong way or right way. It's whatever way you like. And if people hire me, it's because they like this kind of look more. What do you guys do? I want to know, how do you do it? Again, though, I'm going to ask again, like, I really want to know what it is that you guys would like to see. Would you like to see longer videos? Would you like to see all the interactions that I have with people? Would you like to see quick videos like this? It really helps me out. The rest of the night, they were just partying, dancing, and so I took a few shots because at this point, we were about to leave, and I got a few, and you can see them kind of going crazy, at least a few of them. Most of them kind of left earlier, but the lights are in the same position, and I basically move around and get whoever is within that zone where the light is gonna look good, and that's what I get, and then I'm off for the night and prepare for the next wedding because this was a Friday wedding and my Saturday wedding is coming up.